Hi, this is Jenny Clark with Solvability, and I'm here in sunny San Diego today talking with Stephanie Alexander of Boost. How you doing today, Stephanie?
I'm in San Diego. I cannot complain.
I know.
Why would you ever move from here? It's fabulous. The weather's awesome.
Well, it really is terrific, and we're here at the Uninet Champions Conference, and we were just talking about all the different things that are going on, and you've got Boost LLC, and you also have GovMates. So tell me about GovMates. I think that's just fascinating.
Well, thank you. So GovMates is an online teaming platform for small federal contractors. So what happens is if you're working in the federal industry, you go online and register for free at govmates.com. We ask you for things like your NAICS code, core capabilities, past performance, revenue range. We tell people we ask for everything except your blood type, right? And then we go out to the large guys, people like Boeing, Verizon, IBM, GDIT, and we say, what's the purple squirrel you're looking for? And they will tell us we want an Intel cybersecurity SDV/OSB with NAICS code, blah, blah, blah. And we go and we run a report for them, providing them with all of the GovMates that meet the criteria that they're asking for. They tell us who on the report they'd like to be introduced to. We do an email introduction, and then we're out. We tell people business is still business. You still have to sniff each other out and figure out what's going to happen, and you got to take it from there. Everybody's got their own strategy and how they team.
Well, that's such a great service to provide to the small businesses because they have a hard time being found.
It is impossible to be found in this industry. I think there's a lot of people doing a lot of very similar work. The worst thing that can happen if you register is nothing. That's what we tell people. So it's one more way to get your marketing out, to get your name out there. So you start appearing on reports. It gives your website, it gives your core capabilities. So people start seeing the name out there, and I think it's only value add for small GovCons.
Well, one of the things that I noticed about you is that how I learned about you was out on LinkedIn. I kept seeing these things come up about GovMates, and you were talking about capabilities of different little companies just as a matter of course.
Absolutely. So everybody thinks they're special and everybody has an idea. You have to figure out what that differentiation strategy is, and we are very big on social media for GovMates. We definitely want to promote our GovMates.
Mm-hmm. And don't you also have like special events from time to time?
We do. So in addition to preparing the reports for anyone who asks in terms of teaming partners, we also will hold specific matchmaking events with large primes. So Boeing will come to us and say, hey, we want SDV/OSBs in the Intel community. We will invite only the people that make sense and fit the criteria, so they're not wasting their time. You're not wasting your time. We get you in a room. We put the representatives from their procurement team, program management team, contracting officers. We ask them the hard questions. What are you going after? What type of capabilities? What's important to you? What's your bid strategy going forward? How can we work best with you? Talk a little bit of motherhood and apple pie, and then we open the room up. We don't believe in anything more than that. So people will talk, and hopefully it's a good connection. And our events have been very successful. So
the difference with what you're doing is you have decision makers in the room representing those large companies that can actually vet the smalls and say, this is something we would be interested in talking further about.
Absolutely. It's a formulaic and methodical approach versus just saying, here's a construction person meeting IT people. It just doesn't make sense. As small businesses, we don't have time or money to waste, and we don't believe in wasting your time. And we don't want to waste the large guys. They want concrete matchmaking for the opportunities that they have at par. They don't care if you're not in their qual statement, and so it works out best for both parties.
So results all around. So tell
Absolutely.
me, how would people get in touch to do this? What should they do, Stephanie?
Sure, it's actually really easy. You should log onto the website, govmates.com, hit the register button. Like I said, you'll have to probably Google what your NAICS codes are or remember them off your website. Everything else should be relatively self-explanatory and should take you 10 to 15 minutes at the most.
Well, I hope we get a lot of people checking about that and signing up, and it was great talking to you, Stephanie.
Thanks so much. It was great talking to you as well.
All right, bye-bye.